Next, today we are focusing on the fact that Spider-Man No Way Home was just the tip of the iceberg. What more to expect? One thing we're starting to realize is just as the Infinity Stones defined the MCU's first decade, the multiverse will probably have the same effect for the next decade. Spider-Man No Way Home is the first Marvel movie to really explore the multiverse theory, and to say that the plot was otherworldly is not saying much. Yet according to Tom Holland, what we saw is just the tip of the iceberg. In No Way Home, we saw dead villains and heroes that existed in different timelines all come alive in one timeline, most of them looking as confused as we the viewers. How did it happen? Peter Parker and Dr. Steve had tampered with the multiverse while trying to wipe out the world's memory of Pete's secret. However, we're made to believe that Doctor Strange's action was not the only culprit. Wanda's Nexus event, as well as Sylvie from Loki damaging the Time Variance Authority, led to open season in the multiverse. Yet for the most part, the concept of the multiverse remains unknown, and Doctor Strange said as much to Peter. What we know from No Way Home is that it's used as an explanation of why Spideys and villains from other timelines can coexist with Tom Holland's character. You probably also know that it's a device that can enable old X-Men actors to appear in future X-Men films or even other MCU movies. Now, No Way Home seemed to nip the whole thing in the bud, as the movie ends with the multiverse getting closed back. However, as the Doctor said, we don't really know anything about the multiverse. And so, as Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness approaches, we know that the whole thing is anything but closed. At least between No Way Home and the trailers for the Multiverse of Madness, the MCU can very well be rebranded to Marvel Cinematic Multiverse. Marvel is expanding the possibilities of events in the lives of its heroes and villains alike, as we're starting to see with the What If series. So what does this mean? Well, from the Multiverse of Madness teasers, we'll be seeing the Strange Supreme variant, which will be a villain, and Haley Atwell's Captain Carter. There's also a possibility for Monica Rambeau to show up considering her history with Wanda. Then there's also the possibility of incorporating the X-Men into Marvel. How about after Doctor Strange 2? Will they be able to finally shut it off, or will it be another lesson on how not to shut the multiverse? What if after the Multiverse of Madness, we get an event that culminates in an adaptation of Secret Wars? The Secret Wars is an event in the comics showcasing multiple Marvel Comics realities aligned into a new world. It also involves Spidey's Maguire and Garfield. So yes, they might return as long as the multiverse is open. Indeed, this all seems irregular, but maybe not. It's actually a common thing in the comics, and is known as retcon. It concerns a retroactive continuity through which creators go into the past of their characters and change an event that impacts the present. Through this device, creators can choose the most appropriate continuity for their stories. Using the multiverse in this way enables Marvel to bring back their fan favorites like Black Widow and Chris Evans. All this can be done without the burden of another time paradox or another scheme that throws everyone off the loop. All in all, the possibilities are infinite, as are the Marvel scriptwriters' imaginations. The only limitation we can speak of here is Kevin Feige's sense of humor, patience, or thirst for adventure. However, writers of Marvel movies have proven themselves reasonable even as they explore their fantasies, so don't be expecting anything too wild. Like, don't be expecting the Wasp to suddenly develop the power to kill the One Above All. But beyond any unreasonable madness of that sort, it seems Marvel is telling its writers and directors to allow their imaginations to run wild with the concept. Honestly, there's no doubt that Marvel's multiverse can generate a decade-long saga that will satisfy viewers. If not more than the Infinity Stone saga, then just as much. This is just the tip of the iceberg. So that's it for today's video, guys. We'd like to hear your thoughts with regards to the multiverse theme. Do you think the multiverse will be closed off by the end of Doctor Strange 2? If not, do you expect to see a lot of crossovers from various timelines and studios? All in all, thank you for watching the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Also hit the notification icon so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. See you in the next video.